Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to clear out the energy, that stale energy, and we're going to see what the energy is for Monday morning. Ooh, some residual from the past, maybe from last week. Something is being reviewed, brought up, talked about. Bottom of the deck. Oh, the world card. Yep, something is coming back around. Something is coming back around. Possibly something that the way that maybe somebody said something as opposed to what they actually did. And what was actually seen. Yeah, someone was told to just stand their ground and don't worry about anything. They said that they're protected. Somebody's working with this person. Mm-hmm. Because and now this person is just standing their ground. They're just chilling. They're not even really worried about what's going on. But see, the person who is in charge is doing this investigation. Somebody's looking into something. They're looking closely at something because their intuition is telling them about someone's heart, their who they are as a person, and they see that something was unfair. Something was unfair. So now this person wants to talk about something, wants to ask questions to figure this out, to get to the bottom of it, to make something fair. Let me put on these spectacles so I can see the screen. Hey, Toriano, how are you? Hola, Marcia. Hi, Beatrice. Buenos dias to you, too. Yeah. Like somebody was they was left out in the cold, and they're completely fine being left out in the cold. It's almost like the less that they know, the better. And you know what? It was because someone was trying to do something behind their back. But somebody is bringing something to talk to them about, something that they got their hands on, that they didn't know about. They weren't aware of this, and it was almost like somebody else would have ended up leaving, and that would have been the end of it. That would have been the end of it. Yeah, there was something that's it's being brought back up. Something that somebody tried to do. It's like they didn't get somebody's input, right? They didn't get this person's input on it. And that's what makes this person really look at something really closely. Because like I said, because they didn't get their input, their intuition is really telling them something, telling them a different story than what they've been told. Damn, hold on. But regardless, you're standing your ground. I feel like this person told you just to stand your ground. Yeah, and he said don't do anything. And so you are behind this person's protection, and somebody can't touch you. Yeah. Yeah, because they want to look at they want to find some more information about why somebody said what they said, what they wrote, how they trying to justify something. How they're trying to justify something, because that can end somebody's happiness, their entire, whatever they've been building for. They want to know. They want to know because not only that, but this person could be this person could have committed some type of a spiritual crime or crime against the company that could put the company in a position, in a bad position. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because then they can find out the truth about what happened with this partnership that they were supposed to protect, and they were supposed to give an equal opportunity here. They were supposed to have been balanced there. Hey, K Hype, how are you? Hey, babe, how are you? And K Hype, it's not Mrs. It's Ms. It's Miss, but it's not Mrs. Okay. What's the message? Yeah, somebody don't feel so confident any longer. They was really confident. They was real cocky, but they don't feel confident any longer. They kind of feel silly. Like somebody feels silly trying to bring something to you. Yeah, because they didn't realize that everything that they put out there, that's information, that stuff that they did, it's coming right back. It's easily traced back to them. And someone is looking at this, they're looking real close at what somebody's been doing and the fruits of their own labors. Because like I said, someone else's intuition was telling them something, especially having to do with this communication. It was this communication that came back around, and that's what messed somebody up. It's like this was something from the past that was supposed to have been handled evenly, equally, but and settled evenly, equally, but instead somebody chose to put it all on one and none on the other. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yeah, until somebody was telling the truth. They were sitting there saying, wait a minute, hold up. No, 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 no. And you know what? They didn't even want to fight because the sword was pointed down. They just wanted to tell the truth about what somebody else has been doing, but yet they're the ones who's getting all the blame for it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's like they saw that instead of this person healing the situation, this person was going against you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's whenever somebody felt like, oh, okay, they saw what was happening, who was trying to play tricks. That's whenever the emperor told you, hey, no, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You just stay back here. Yeah, because at that point the emperor was working with you. They definitely wanted to heal this situation because, like I said, they see what somebody was trying to do and they see the communication. They see how that communication was meant to overburden, confuse, and harm you. And so they want to ask this person, yo, whatever happened to the other side of the coin? What's the message? Ooh, yeah, because they see that, you know what? This person was not trying to work with you at all. They just wanted you to get the hell up out the door. They was just trying to do you dirty. But now they're asking about this communication and they holding something else in their hand. They're asking about some type of communication and they're asking about something else. So there's two things that's come back around on this person that was not handled equally, that was not divided equally, that was not in no way fair. Somebody had put it all off on one person and not the other. Like somebody was getting preferential treatment. Yeah, this could be happening at work. Mm-hmm. or somebody, they are so brokenhearted that they did this, that they acted like this, and they're trying to ask for forgiveness. Excuse me, y'all. They're trying to ask for forgiveness, you know, because they know they've been caught. They know they've been caught. Something that they did is coming back around, and they don't have any answer to, no excuse for. No excuse. hmm Now somebody, it's like somebody's, I don't know. I just hear somebody like trying to plead, you know, trying to hope that they can get a lucky chance, another lucky chance, Yeah, like they can say, oh, okay, well, I didn't see this. I didn't see this. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I can work on that. I can plan to, something like that. Somebody's asking like, oh my gosh, I did not know I was hitting that person with the stick. Every time I picked the stick up and hit that person, I wasn't aware of that. Hmm, that's weird. Yeah, like no. And someone understands now that their chances of that is gone because they didn't. It's like somebody's realizing they did not afford you any grace, none. So why should they be afforded any grace? Wow, what's the message? Mm-hmm. Because this person was lying. That's why they don't get any grace, because somebody was lying on you. Mm-hmm. And the things that they were saying about you just did not add up. There was no proof that any of that shit that they said about you was the truth. And somebody found out, that somebody was lying and it was starting causing problems for you. Mm, okay. Yeah. This is somebody who's been doing this for a while. hmm They had this whole scheme to confuse you and end things for you, and you wouldn't even know what happened because it happened so fast, But judgment came, and now it's like it's putting this person on the hot spot, not just on the hot spot, but judgment came because they see how many chances or how many opportunities somebody held back from you, and what somebody was trying to hold back from you. Now somebody understands that they're being left out in the cold, and it's like they may have to go to jail. This is like a police car or something. hmm Just depending on the situation and the circumstance. Yeah, because somebody was really trying to like seriously harm you. This gets me really trying to do you wrong. Like seriously trying to harm you. So I feel like, the only recourse is someone has to leave, like immediately, and they get nothing. They get to take absolutely nothing. This person, it's like they saved the company so much money by getting rid of that one bad apple, that one bad actor. They saved the company so much money because this person had it out for you. They just didn't know that you was going to provide the information on how somebody was trying to blame you for everything. And now they want to make it right with you. They feel like they need to make this, they need to bring you this offer to make it right with you. And it goes beyond somebody else being left out in the cold and leaving. It goes beyond that. It goes back to repairing like your heart, your trust, your peace of mind. Because you see that now there's some trust issues that you don't trust somebody. You don't want to have no parts of them, no parts of this. And see, this company or this emperor is worried about that, because they know that if you needed to, if you were going to go to court or something like that, they know that you would win hands down. Discrimination is discrimination, especially if you have the proof. What's the message? Yep. Somebody could not prove, they couldn't prove their point on, like they was trying to gather this evidence about you, but there was no evidence to gather because you wasn't doing nothing. Yeah. And so they had to ask, okay, so show us the proof. Don't just show us the trick, show us the proof of what this earth angel was doing. Show me the money. Yeah. And they couldn't show that you was doing anything, or they couldn't prove why they was not, giving you that equal give and take, or why they weren't giving you these opportunities. They couldn't show any justification as to why. And so this is why now they have to, this is like the company, the department, the team, they got to make it right. They got to make it right. They got to give you those opportunities. They got to put all those opportunities back in your hand. The wheel of fortune has to go back in your favor so that you can heal this. They can heal this situation and get you back on track. Everybody is going to be shocked, because I'm telling you, this person may have to go to jail. Everyone is going to be shocked, like, wait, what? Who just got picked up by the police? Because they got this evidence that somebody was trying to hurt another person, trying to get them in their heart. And so after all this came out, they had to leave. They had to leave. Yes. Oh my goodness. I said I was going to take my dog out for a walk after this morning's read. She's out in the backyard. Like, I'm just getting no attention this morning. My goodness. Bottom of the deck. Somebody should have used their brain. They should have used their noggin, especially whenever it came down to the job. Especially whenever it came down to that and what they was going to try and attempt to do. Somebody should have used their brain. But they didn't. They went ahead and went along with this stupid plan anyway. They thought that they was going to deceive somebody. They thought that the wheel of fortune was going to end in their favor, and they was going to get their wish fulfillment, and everything was going to be great. They was going to live to Viva Loca and everything else. And just to think, they invested in doing this. They invested in this. Okay? This is somebody who spent time at this job. Okay? And they knew very well what this job expected of them. They knew very well the do's and the don'ts. And see, this person had did this before. They had did this before, but instead of them stopping it, they couldn't. It was like a sickness with them. It was like a sickness. But you know what? Shit came back around. There was some information that came out, email, text message, instant message, something that put them in a bad position. And now that same job that they just love, it's going to be hurting their heart. Because listen, the two big wigs at work, the two big wigs at work, those two, okay, those two are like happy and coming together because they've been talking. Those two have been talking. They have been talking. They've been talking about everything that you've been saying. And they know that they got to step around this whole thing gingerly, tiptoe on eggshells through the tulip patches. That gingerly. Because they know that somebody was all in there. They was trying to mess your thing up. So they decided the only way that they could make this right was to tell somebody that they had to leave. They have to leave quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then they knew that they're going to have to do something like this action that was done to you because you were smart and they wanted to get you before you decided to take any type of action. So they started exploring, wait. Everything that this person has done, they started looking at everything that this person has done. And that's whenever they did this investigation and they realized that not only did this person do it to you, but this person has done it to others as well. But see, they didn't see it because they chose to look the other way before. But now they don't want this to come out like a class action suit. They don't want this to be seen as a class action suit because everyone sees exactly what they was doing to this star. It's getting hot in here. Yeah. What's the message? And this is the fallout from the action. This is the reaction from the action. Yes. And see, somebody, they thinking hard. They thinking, what can they do? What can they do? They thinking, what can I do? What can I do? And this person is just finding more and more and more information. They're thinking very hard, like, okay, I got to create something. I'm creating some type, like almost like creating a position, creating a position, in the company now, like this new position. Okay, now we needed somebody to be the data fibrillator keeper of intelligence, and we think that you would be great with that, because you're not going back to that same team. You ain't doing that shit. Yeah, they very clear on that. You not they got to put you somewhere temporarily until they can move you permanently. Even if they got to kick old Big Bertha out her office for doing you wrong and put her in your little teeny tiny corner cubicle behind the copy machine right next to the trash can. Put her in your cubicle and put you in her big old sprawling office. They gave you that half-size cubicle behind the copy machine right next to the trash can that somebody used to throw old bananas and they old leftover fish that they warmed up in the microwave and didn't eat the rest of. That will put you in your seat, and your chair barely had a seat. Yeah, yeah. Because see, they made a decision. They made a decision about this person because I see what this person was trying to do. Mm-hmm. They're like, "No, girl, get up out that seat." And we ain't talking about to dance. We don't mean that get up out that seat like that. We mean no. We see what we got to do. We got to end some shit because we know what you was doing. We understand what you was doing. You was trying to hurt somebody and you wasn't giving up. You wasn't giving up either. You were a persistent little booger. Mm-hmm. Yes. But now, because somebody was, now because somebody showed some courage, this is why you get this brand new opportunity. I'm telling you, they're going to come up with this different position for you. They're going to come up with a different position for you because this boss don't want to take this loss. This boss don't want to take this loss because somebody else's tone got them in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're doing everything to keep you happy. They want to give you 10 of cups. They're like, no, we don't really even need you to really work. We just want you to come into the building so you can get paid. We can't sit there and justify paying you, without you. You know what? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You just take you a vacation. Take you a 60, 90-day vacation and you come on back. Come on back. We got your job for you. We don't want you to, no stress here. No stress. Come on, champ. Come on. You got this. Go on. Here are the keys to my car. Take that Maserati out. I just got it. Take it out. Traveling. I want you to. Give him the keys to your boat. Not my boat. I just got. Give him the keys to your boat. Here's the keys to my boat. Enjoy my boat. Yeah, they want to keep you. They want to keep you for real song happy. They want to keep. I'm not kidding. They want to keep you happy because I'm so happy. They want you to be like for real. Snapping your fingers, doing that side to side dance as you skipping down the street, swinging around the light poles and shit like that. Like that won't look a little suspect. Police come over to you, rapping, tapping on you, thinking that you high, some stupid shit. You're like, no, I'm just happy. Yes, because they don't want you to stress about nothing. They want to make sure you okay. They want to make sure your ass is okay. Because they understand that, you know what? These people tried to put you through something and you saw the truth of what they was doing. And you know how long they was doing and you took good notes on what them mother truckers was doing. So they're like, listen, if you don't feel like coming in today, you ain't got to come. We understand. Hell, we're management. We don't like to come in sometimes, and that's why we don't. But we make y'all, but we love it that y'all are so dedicated. But we're going to give you the keys to the boardroom and the private bathroom. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. And we're going to give you that new position. The one that you ain't really got to work. The one that you can just be sitting there acting like Mrs. Wiggins from Carol Burnett's show. Mrs. Wiggins. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you about to get some good news. You about to get some good news, baby. Yes, they about to, because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It sounds good up in here, but to y'all are like, oh, please let her get over this bullshit because this don't even make sense. I'm telling you, they about to give you a new position. They about to have you invest in something new. They want you to collaborate with them because they said that we need to get you up to speed. We need to get you up to speed because we see that you got a lot to give this job. Yes, Lord. Yes, sorry. Yes, you shall do. And plus, we know that you ain't no dumb cookie. We know you ain't no dumb cookie. And we know that you know that, hey, somebody tried to hurt you. Mm-hmm. They want you to be like, for real. Hey, baby. I'm almost finished, Sasha. I'm almost finished. I promise. She like, look, hurry up. They on my time. She need to be at the park, dragging my ass around the park. That's what she want to do. What's the message, Spirit? I know, girl. Just a minute. You're being such a good girl. Yes, you are. She like, whatever. I'm telling you. Hello. Who wins? You win. Who wins? You win. Who wins? You win. Yep. You're going to find out that something that somebody was doing towards you, that thing is over. You're going to find out that that shit is over and that they want to invest in you. They are going to invest in you. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. Sasha Pooh is starting to get upset. I want her to be good throughout this damn day. I'll see y'all this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a great day. Bye now.